We're live!
Live! Welcome to MoviePass!
That trailer always makes me want to cry. What about you guys?
Remember when we did that photo shoot back when UTV Sunset was?
Oh my gosh. We were all in a room with like 18 people.
We were all
Poorly ventilated.
clothes, borrowing each other's fake mustaches.
Open mouth kissing.
Oh, yeah. Flapping butts.
Playing the rainbow game.
You guys, thanks for joining us. Anyone who's watching right now, we are MoviePass. And we're going to improvise a movie. So good, we have to play it twice. We're going to improvise a movie for you tonight. And we'll go around and introduce everyone. I'm Alice. We have Adam. We have Jeff. We have Ali. We have Felipe. And we're ready to party. Has anyone seen any good movies lately?
Last night.
Ooh. Oh,
last night, it was an amazing movie. It was one of the best movies I've ever seen because I was really trying to stave off the election anxiety. And I watched, for the first time, the Adam Sandler film, Big Daddy.
Oh, that's a good one.
I cried. That is a heartwarming film.
It is really good. It's one of the
man
best.
can do it all. Dylan and Cole Sprouse.
Cole Sprouse,
come on.
He comes in and his first line, do you guys remember his first line in the movie?
No.
Adam Sandler's like, where are you from? And he goes, Buffalo.
Buffalo? Yeah, his little
voice. It was so good.
It's good.
I was not expecting it to be. I was like, I just need to like not think about things for like an hour and a half. And man, was it a good distraction.
That's a good like distraction.
If you're anxious,
it is good.
Yeah.
Isn't Leslie Mann in that?
Yeah,
she is.
And she's
she's the butt of a lot of Hooters.
Yeah, she's the butt of a lot of Hooters jokes. It's like one of the only things. A lot of those Adam Sandler movies. Adam Sandler, if you're watching, which I'm sure you are, you do great work. Some of your movies don't age super well, but like really, Big Daddy, like the Hooters jokes, is really one of the only things that didn't age incredibly well.
And like that's a criticism to have for him. And then you watch like Hooters is like exalted throughout his filmography. It's it's like
the Sandler oeuvre, if you will.
Yeah. They do have at the very end of the movie. They have his. I think have Dylan / Cole Sprouse's birthday party at Hooters.
Yeah.
They do.
I think yeah.
Oh yeah. They do that.
I think it was a union thing.
Yeah.
They shot all that stuff
in the SAG-AFTRA contract. It was in the SAG contract. We lost it in the merger with AFTRA, unfortunately. But get loose and things to make gains. So
I love silly Buscemi. Like when Buscemi is silly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so good.
Is that the one where they're like, I gotta call my dad? Is that how that goes?
Yeah.
Or is that Mr. Deeds?
No, that's that one.
That's that
Boy, that part always gets me. I gotta call my dad. I gotta call my dad. It's like to this day, it makes me want to call my dad. No, still haven't.
Sorry, guys. We're gonna come back in a few minutes. We're all gonna call our dads.
Yeah. This film is dedicated to dads.
It's true.
Everywhere.
And daddies and big daddies.
And
daddies.
And Mr. Big.
Yeah.
And papas.
They should have a Big Daddy like sequel to Sex and the City movies that's like Big being a daddy. and none of the women from Sex and the City are in it, and there's no
And
costumes.
It's
Like,
just
it's just
Kim
like
Cattrall just being
sweatpants.
like, you could call him Big Zaddy. It's just Kim Cattrall just saying that over and over for 2 hours. Call him
And the phone
Big
rings,
Zaddy.
and that's his ringtone.
Did you guys ever watch the movie Baby Geniuses, like from the 90s?
Yeah, I think so.
I watched a little bit of that over someone's shoulder on an airplane once.
Oh, wow. Kim Cattrall is in it.
Oh, really?
Her and Kathleen Turner's are sisters.
What? Talk about
In-
like a femme duo right there.
Yeah,
A lot of energy in that
Steve
family.
Guttenberg. Her husband is Steve Guttenberg.
Whoa.
Oh, it's like a man reunion.
I feel like Baby Geniuses is like one of those movies that weirdly gets mentioned a lot, like in passing conversations. You know, like
Really?
It's like
one
Baby
of those.
Geniuses.
It's the perfect icebreaker.
Oh, see,
They wanted to take the babies to Liechtenstein. Kathleen Turner wanted to take the babies to Liechtenstein.
But what does that mean though? Like why?
It sounded funny. Like the writer's room was like, "What's a funny sounding country?" It's like they want those things that kids can attach themselves to. Like, oh, that's a funny word for a kid, and then the adults are like, "Liechtenstein, random." Like, there's something in it for me too.
But we're talking about it, so they won.
Yeah, it worked. It worked.
Yeah, we are still talking about it.
That's the one with all the smart babies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Smart.
They're geniuses.
Smart for babies. Is not that smart.
Is it baby geniuses? Are they like just smart for like a baby, or are they
like they can identify their
comparatively-
shapes good?
They're really smart.
They
but
recognize faces.
It's weird because they're really smart when they're babies, but then there was a thing where they go to the other side, and I think they become like dumb. Remember? There would always be a baby like, I'm fading. And then the other babies would be like, see you on the other side. And then that baby would not be a smart baby anymore.
Yeah,
They'd be
was this then?
I have never seen this movie, and I'm so intrigued.
Yeah.
Oh, please watch it, Allie. It's so strange. It's so strange.
Okay, see you later.
It's so funny. Call your dad and watch Baby Geniuses.
Anybody else see anything?
I don't think I watched any movies. Sorry.
No.
I mean, I could talk about more movies I've watched, but that's.
Yeah, I watched I guess it was it must have been right before Halloween or on Halloween. I treated myself to a new movie. I rented it. It's called Save Yourselves. With like the tall guy from Search Party. And you know what I'm talking about? Like yeah. So like it's this like hipster couple in Brooklyn like is obsessed with technology, and they're like, we need to go get away. So they have a getaway in their friend's cabin upstate without their phones, and they get no notifications, but the world has been invaded by aliens and they have no idea. So they have to like figure out what to do.
That's loosely inspired by Jared Leto from this year, correct?
Yeah, I guess so. That's what happened to him. I wanted to pull Leto last night, but it didn't work out because the place I was staying had a TV. So,
I was gonna not blast this because you deserve your privacy as a celebrity, but it seems like from your Instagram story you're in a very beautiful cabin or something.
Yeah, I wanted.
Yeah, it was in a place called Fraser Park. It's like an hour and a half north of here. I'd never heard of it. And it's just like a mountain community. There's a lot of people that live there. Like my girlfriend was just like, I don't want to be here anymore. So she found like the best thing she could find available for this. Like it's not even available this weekend, so we had to come home. But it was fun. I made a fire. Yeah, I drink whiskey outside. We were too afraid to go on a hike because we heard bears. So
You heard
Yeah, there's
them?
black bears up there, and we
Well,
heard
they
them
sound
like
like
rustling
they-
around and making noise. So, we immediately closed all the windows and like put all the food in the refrigerator, and just hoped that we wouldn't hear it louder.
Do you have any pets? Did you bring any pets?
Yeah, we've got a like 12-pound Boston Terrier that she would have protected us. Like she was scary.
I love that dog so much.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. They would bark. The black bears are not as like they're not grizzly bears.
The nice one.
Yeah,
they're not like the grizzlies. They're not like the ones from that documentary where they ate their friend.
Yogi Bear.
Yeah, the one with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, and T.J. Miller. That's the one I was talking about. Yeah. Well, I tweeted something out on Facebook asking for a song lyric because that's what we do. If you have never watched the show before, this is called MoviePass. We're an improvised movie form team where what we're going to do, even up until this very moment, has been completely improvised. And what we're going to do now is we're going to get a song lyric. Like I said, I tweeted it out on Facebook, and we're going to get a song lyric, and that we're going to base the movie based off of this one song lyric. And our song lyric is "Walking in the Snow" by Michael O'Neill Callahan. Thank you, Michael, for walking in the snow.
No.
All right.
Thank you. Walking in the snow.
Thank you.
We open up in a wide shot of the Alaskan tundra. We see a radio tower, and zooming in, there's a small research facility with antennas all over it. The main building looks kind of like a trailer, and we see a guy opening the door, coming outside wearing just a robe and some socks and a big floppy warm hat. He's got a cup of coffee and he takes a look around the vast tundra and takes a sip of coffee, looking very satisfied.
And as he's staring and he's looking satisfied, he sees just through the foggy, stormed out window a figure walking so slowly in the snow towards the cabin. And this figure is just a small, just pints, almost like an ant, how far away it is. And it collapses into in the snow. And appearing not to be able to move.
We cut to the next scene. We cut to the next scene. It's a mountain diner, which is specific. It's well, you can tell that it's a mountain diner because all of the patrons in the diner are wearing flannel shirts and like ski boots and stuff.
Parkas.
Yeah. And there's a waitress with a really high ponytail on her head, and she is taking orders. She's talking to a family of skiers. It's a mom and a dad and their son, and the son looks like a young Cole Sprout, and he's just so adorable, and he has all these questions for the waitress. But outside, you can see how much snow is blowing around, and it just does not look extremely amenable to a family ski trip.
We cut to the next scene, and the next scene is two skiers on a mountain. They are they're top of this mountain skiing down, and they stop right in front of a tree, and we see a large mountain just hovering on top of them. It's so gigantic, and a rumble happens, and they see a the snow come crashing down and rumbling towards them. And we see a POV shot now of the snow coming towards the camera. And as it consumes the camera, we see the title of the film, which is
Atomic Avalanche.
Avalanche.
Cut open on our first scene.
Another beautiful day in the Rocky Mountains. Let's see. Check my weather instruments. Everything looks good. Huh. A little windier than usual this time of day. Wait. What's that?
We cut to her point of view, which is that small figure in the distance, slowly coming closer. Slowly coming closer.
Hey, little fella, are you all right?
We hear the thud as it collapses in the snow, and we cut back.
All right, I guess I'll put my coffee down. I'm coming, tourists.
So we cut to the next scene.
Hey guys, what can I get you? Welcome on to Old Sally's Mountain Diner.
Old Sally's Mountain Diner. This is very cute name. Is it not, sweetheart?
I detect an accent. Where are we from?
Yes, beautiful establishment.
Russia?
Yes, we are from Texas.
We are from Texas.
Texas? Where in Texas?
We are from around
the center part.
Yes.
Yes, Plano, Texas, if you want to be.
One of the dad sort of shifts his jacket closer around him, and we see a flash of something metal under his jacket.
Yes. Yes, we take our little Dylan Sprouse prototype son to see snow for the first time because in Texas it's hot.
Oh, well, I don't need to know all the details. Should I run the specials by you, or have you dined
do you have any vodka?
Yes.
Vodka.
Vodka?
Yes, I mean Crystal Light.
Hash browns and Crystal Light, please.
Yes.
We have freshly made house coffee and freshly squeezed orange juice. Would that work?
Yes, bring us your finest American orange juice.
Okay. What?
Yes, and I'll have one of the specials, please.
Okay, the bacon and eggs with the pancakes on the side.
Oh, a special.
That's the special. We put the bacon,
I'll have orange juice.
bacon and eggs and a little smiley face. We do the bacon and eggs and a little smiley face.
Do not let our cute son play joke on you. He is just being very cute. He little trickster.
You trickster.
He's
you Texas American.
He is just little incorrigible blonde-headed boy, like Dennis Menace, like a Dennis Menace.
As he's being shocked and being shy, we see an American comic book about Superman inside of fall out of the kid's jacket. They all start speaking Russian. I'm gonna. Hey, what?
Не говори мне спорт.
Vodka.
Yeah. Yes, Texas.
Vodka.
Oh, I mean, son, Texas. Remember.
Okay. I'll go ahead and put your orders in. And I'll come right back with your food. We make it real quick up here at Old Sally's Mountain Diner. Baby.
Thank you.
We cut to the next scene. Yeah, beautiful day in the Rockies.
We're making record time. Hey,
Yeah.
first one down the mountain is gets dinner on the other person.
Oh, wait, Steven?
What? Hey, don't be a sore loser. Don't try to distract me.
Steven, wait, Steven, look at the mountain.
we get a close up of Steven. He's so focused on winning right now, going down but we now see the other character, Stephanie. She's looking up. It's so terrified of something. She's completely stopped. She's completely stopped skiing, and now we see a POV shot of the mountain. It rattles and shakes, and the avalanche snow starts rushing towards them. We cut back to a two shot of the two of them.
All right. Hey, no, speed up. French fry, speed up.
Okay, I'm sorry, I can't ski very well. You know that, Steven.
No, straighten him out. Speed up. We gotta go.
We now see the snow just chasing behind them as they're trying to French fry their way out of it.
And we cut to a close up on their hands, reaching for each other as it slowly starts to spread apart and be pummeled by the snow. And we cut to the lobby at the lodge where the Russian family is staying at, and they're seated down by next to the fire.
Finally, place with no Americans can actually hear us. You almost blew our cover there, Boras.
Leave Boras alone. He is such
Sorry,
a cute blonde.
I just really like reading.
Cute blonde hair. We made him look American. We sent him to American school. He is like American young Superman boy.
I understand you try to learn their culture, but you know that what their way of life, capitalism, is dangerous and evil.
Boras, put down that vodka. You've already had 2 liters already.
Oh, please, just 1 more liter.
Boras.
Boras.
Over the fire.
Here.
We see a TV over the fire behind them say breaking news, and we cut to the programming. Hi everyone, it's me, Nancy. Breaking news here. I'm up at old Sally Mountain, and it seems that an avalanche has just pummeled down the mountain, and it's taken some lives along the way. I have Fred over at the site right now. Fred, how's it looking over there?
It is mighty snowy over here. It's we were told that luckily most of the people skiing on this mountain were not on the mountain, but two people, I repeat, a boyfriend and girlfriend have not been accounted for. Stephanie and Steven, they have not been accounted for. And
such similar names.
They are similar names. I was told that they were met at a similar names Facebook club. There was a very cute story how they similar names Facebook club, and that's where we met. That's all the details, and there's more details to come. I'm sure to coming as we hear that the Rangers will be scooping out the snow and trying to search them out in the next hours before the big storm comes.
Thank you, Fred. Good to hear from you. We do hear that the avalanche is slowly pummeling its way into the town. We ask everybody to gather their loved ones and important belongings because we might have to evacuate.
We got back to the Russian family.
Oh no, we might have to evacuate.
Oh no! It is working. It has began. Working. Our plan is working.
Good thing we killed that American spy who was almost come up to us, and we left him out into the cold and shot him, man. Good thing, huh?
Yes, very good. Thank you for. You did not have to ask him. You did not have to ask him if he had any final words, Boras. You did not have to ask him if he had any final words and then shoot him before he started talking. That's just cold, Boras.
That's what I always do.
Boras.
Oh, Boras, you are so cute.
Are you drinking that vodka again?
We cut to the home of the research scientist that we saw in the beginning. and his wife, the waitress, has just cooked him some dinner.
He's plugged in. He's just tuned into his computer screen. The wife peeks over his shoulder, and all she can see is just streaming ones and zeros like the Matrix.
Okay, Sweetie. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here because I have a lot of research to get done. There was a man who like fell down in the snow, and I went out to get him, and he was blabbering on about Russia and getting shot, and I don't know. You're better with that people skills stuff. So
Russia.
I told him to wait for you, and that you would like.
You told him to wait for me. You didn't call 911 or take him to the hospital or something.
I mean, I don't know. He said he was a spy. I know. I'm not good with interpersonal stuff, but I know enough to know that you don't call and broadcast the fact that he's a spy, honey. He's a spy.
So is he in the house right now? Did you take him home?
Yeah, he's in our bed.
Hello?
Is that Deborah, my wife? Is that you? Wait a minute. Where am I?
Hi, sir. Remember, you are the American spy, correct? And you collapsed right in front of my research station. This is my wife right here, and she's just come back from work. This is what I told you about. She's real good with people.
You know I'm a spy.
You told me that. Yeah, you were a little delirious.
I've been burned.
What?
Listen, you're safe here. Have some chicken soup that I made just the way Marty likes it.
Chicken soup's incredible.
Now, sweetheart, I had the weirdest clients today. And I could have sworn they were Russian. They had Russian accents, but they said they were from Texas. And the boy. What?
We see a close up of the spy now, and we're slowly zooming into his brain, and it's signifying a flashback between Boris and the spy.
And we see the kid is holding tightly the Superman comic book.
This is my Bible.
You sure this is legit? This is the first printing. This is the first printing where we see Superman and Clark Kent, because it's been reproduced a lot, and I want to make sure that I'm spending my money. I want to make sure that my money's well spent. And I mean, you're just a kid. I mean, you got to understand, like, there's not an expert here to verify it. It's just you and me in this shadowy area with no one around. So, what's to stop me from taking that comic book from you, first of all?
Don't take it from me.
Okay, you get out of here, little brat. I'm going to take the fucking comic book.
Hey!
There's a close-up on the Superman comic book as it's torn. It's being held by the two of them in between. They pull it. And,
hey, give it here, you little brat.
No.
Boris pulls out his gun.
Any last words?
Bang! Cut back to the spy, and we slowly zoom. We cut back to the spy, and we zoom out back to the researcher and his wife.
Huh? I pinched his cheeks, and they shocked me, as if there was some sort of electric current or something running through his body. I don't know. Is that crazy?
No, sweetie, that's not crazy at all.
What are you talking about?
We now see a close up of the researcher now. The ones and zeros being reflected off of their face and, from the reflection of the window. Now we're also, those ones and zeros are now floating around the face and around the sky, around its head, and we see all the code, and they all add up to one beautiful thing that catches up, and the researcher realizes what is actually happening.
Beep 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 beep.
Honey?
Darling?
Spy?
What?
Spy, are you?
Spy?
All right, honey. All right, spy. Here's what's going on.
You
The
can call me
mountain.
Devin.
What?
You can
It's
call
the
me
mountain.
Devin.
What? Devin?
You can call me Devin.
Oh, okay. All right, honey. All right, Devin. This mountain was the site of a nuclear missile in the Cold War.
It's a silo.
It's a silo, yes. And what everything's telling me that the shock, those Russians, they were in and around that silo. That's why you got shocked, honey. That is how nuclear power works. They had some residue on them. You need to get in the shower, honestly.
It's all coming to me now. It's true. And this is highly classified information.
Oh well, I only talk to my wife here, so you're super sweet.
That electric current could be running throughout America. Can this avalanche destroy the entire country?
Yep.
Whoa. Yeah. I mean, yeah, theoretically, yes. You've put it together quite nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, honey. Man, what a wife.
Well, as citizens of this country, we got to stop it.
And as they kind of the music swells, it transitions into all white, and we see a hand burst. We came to the next scene, and we see a hand suddenly burst from the ground. It's it's Steven, who was skiing just moments earlier.
Oh.
We close up on his eyes. They're electric blue, fizzing with electricity, twitching and
so
shocking.
Thirsty. I really just need a crispy beer.
We see a second hand burst through the snow. And Stephanie emerges.
She has a similar blue glow twitching.
I'm so thirsty. I want a crispy beer.
Crispy beers.
We see a wide shot. We cut to a wide shot of them as they seem to just rise up out of the snow and march robotically toward the diner in the distance. And we cut to the diner.
We cut to the diner.
Slow day, huh, Javier?
Yeah, it's really slow, miss.
I have nothing to do in the kitchen.
I was talking to Javier.
Okay, I'll go back to the kitchen.
I love you.
Wow. Just always try to hang out. That's why I love him so much. Just try to hang out so much. Yeah.
I love you guys. The two Hobbs.
It's really hard being the host of this diner, with just one waitress, one cook, one host. It almost seems like my job's inadequate. Oh my.
Come on in, we're open.
Oh, hi.
Cold crispy beer.
It's time for me to do my. Oh, sorry. Can I take your name?
Beers. Crispy
beers. Party of two.
Cold. Crispy beers.
Two cold. Okay. All right. Well, we'll set those up for you. Okay, what? I think this table's open right here. If just go ahead and follow me.
Names. Similar Facebook. Names. Beers. Cold, crispy beers.
We cut to a close-up of the menu being handed from Javier to Steven and Stephanie. And as they grab onto the menu, a shock transfers over to Javier. He has almost a seizure. We're closed. We're closed. We're closed. We're not serving anyone. I need you two out of my diner. Hello? I need you two out.
Hello?
Hi?
We're closed.
Hello. We're diners.
Honey?
Out of dining.
Honey?
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 Honey, please pick up.
Honey, please pick up.
Sweetheart?
Please pick up.
We see Stephanie go like a bolt of electricity just runs over her skin, and she's an absolute clone and mimic of the diner hostess.
She's holding a phone and everything.
What?
Honey? What?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Get out of here.
You gotta get out of here.
We cut to the lobby of the lodge where the husband works his second job. Behind the front desk.
Oh boy. Research just doesn't pay the bills like I used to.
Where's Marty? Where's my husband? Where's my husband, Marty? He's supposed to be working right now. Where's my husband? Marty?
That's Sweetie.
What?
Are we doing a role play?
Oh, I'm so confused. I feel like I'm losing myself.
Oh.
These two, the skiers that were on the news that drowned in the avalanche.
Yeah.
I think they came to my restaurant, and I think they're robots. I think the current turned them into robots, and one of them started turning into me, and she looked like me, and she sounded like me.
A cloning robot. Man.
Yes.
And
I've researched that before.
As we see the wife explain with her fingers, a little tingle of electricity bursts out of it, just a little bit, and the husband notices it right away.
And I called you, and I was trying to call you on the phone, and then all of a sudden she had a phone, and it was like I was looking in a mirror. I mean, so I had to run over and tell you. I don't know. I don't know what. No.
More electricity bursts is coming out of her eyes.
We see Boris enter the lobby holding a liter of vodka in one hand and a Desert Eagle in the other. He empties a clip of his Desert Eagle into the electronic robot.
Any last words? I mean, sorry. Are you proud of me now, father, mother?
He approaches the husband. The robot wife is now laying lifeless or mechanically on the ground.
Young man, I'm not great with people, but I think I'm not sure what's going on. I think you may have shot my wife, but you may have shot my wife's robotic clone. I'm not sure. I haven't done the research. Now, no. Oh, young sir. Listen, we can come to an agreement.
Boris. Forgive me, miss. We are from Texas.
Oh, yeah. You have your guns there.
We are just from Texas. This is not like him. He does not shoot off guns in middle of lobby.
Okay.
So sorry.
Okay.
We would like to pay for damages.
Okay. I'm not sure. I'm not trying to calculate that because it's either my wife, who I love very much, and I'm in denial right now, or potentially
your wife made of electricity and gears. You may not have the stomach to look, but I look down and there are just electricity and gears running all over the floor, no blood.
Oh.
So either your wife is running of electricity and gears, so no big deal, or this is not your wife, no big deal. Well,
sounds
big
like
deal.
it's not my wife.
As they're discussing the whether or not his wife, we see more people from this small mountain town now in hitting up against the window of the lobby, electrifying and zombified, trying to get in. Beers.
Oh no!
Beers.
We all must go right now. We all must go right now.
Okay.
This is time for leaving.
Right behind you. Where are we going?
We must go right now.
We must go right now.
Okay.
Out of this back door.
It's time for leaving.
Okay. The wife gave me a ride, so.
Do you have a big house? A big house?
Honey, the helicopter is waiting on roof. Let's go before the
You guys got a helicopter? Yes. Okay, great.
We were just like messing with you. We have helicopter. We know we can help.
Great.
We can help.
Man,
we are here to help.
Suddenly there's a crash in the front lobby window and door just break through, and now a horde of electrified zombie nuclear people are coming through the door. We see a multiple shot of just so many extras coming through the door. Beers. We cut to them running up the stairs now. Yes. Wow, for America, you have great stamina.
Thanks. I am a researcher. I live up on the top of the mountain, so gotta run down to work every day.
Oh no!
How did you guys get a helicopter?
One of them got my leg.
Oh,
save yourselves! I stay here to save you.
Husband,
no, please.
I've grown so fond of you, husband.
I love you.
No. We must keep going.
What a day for me. What a day for you guys.
I can't believe we tried to restart the nuclear reactor, and we almost fired off the missile up against DC, but I guess it failed up against us. Why must we always be fighting? Why can't these two countries finally get together? Why can't we all just get along?
I completely agree.
We zoom in on a close-up of his face while he gives an impassioned speech.
Listen, I promise, when I get out of here, I will tell Vladimir that we will no longer be at war. I refuse to play these games. I will not do this. I love peace, and I love this, and I will live to see another day. I promise you.
The ceiling above them begins to shake with the weight of a helicopter landing on it.
The helicopter is here.
Yeah, that's all right. Let's go.
Let us go before any more zombies comes get us, and therefore I can tell the message to Vladimir, our leader, to stop fighting. Oh no! Okay. I've been attacked by zombies. No!
My other
Beers.
I guess I'm your dad now.
We cut to the rooftop where we see the husband and Boras running. They finally have made it to the rooftop. And, as they approach the helicopter, they see the pilot look at them, smirk, and then they notice that he too has the blue eyes.
Beers.
Boras, how are you?
Beers.
Behind him, we see behind him the waitress. She takes out sausage links.
Beers.
Strangles the pilot.
I knew my wife wasn't dead.
I'm happy you didn't fall for that evil Russian robot whatever's trick. Now get inside the helicopter.
They kick the bro beers guy out of the helicopter.
We have an appointment, honey, with Vladimir Putin.
Not so fast.
What, Boras?
I'm prototypical Russian boy.
Yeah.
This is perfect. All of America is just beers now. I will sink this helicopter with both of you in it. And then Russia will live its glorious day like Superman never let it have.
But Superman
The waitress.
was good. Borat.
The waitress locks eyes with her husband, gives him a wink, rears back her leg, and kicks Boras out of the helicopter.
No!
The camera cuts to a shot of Boras falling slowly out of the helicopter, locking eyes with his captors.
And of course, he says his catchphrase.
My last word.
And credits roll.
Oh, wow.
What a crazy movie.
Was this? It's
Classic
like the asylum.
zombie.
Is this like the asylum version of Borat?
That's great. Well, wow, that was what was the name of that movie again?
Atomic Avalanche.
Yeah.
Atomic Avalanche. Hey, guess what? I think that actually, I think that played pretty well.
Checked out.
For the name.
It doesn't always.
Well, that was super fun for that. This has been MoviePass. You can catch us every Wednesdays at 9 p.m. I think until who knows when. Hopefully
Until further notice.
Yeah, further notice.
Yes.
Maybe even until 2021. Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? But thanks everybody for watching. Do you want to say beers one last time before we say goodbye? Should we all say sign off?
Beers.
Beers.
Yeah.
Beers.